Hi, my name is Ksyusha. I'm 17 and I'm from Russia. It's my first year here. So, being honest, I think that teenagers' mental health is so inconsistent because they encounter with a lot of problems first time, and they don't know anything about this life. They open something new every day. That's why their brain, some of biological structures inside us, is so inconsistent and unsustained at all. That's why they can have some problems, they can have some changes to their behavior, and it's absolutely normal because they also do not know how to behave in some new situations for themselves. So they learn something new every day. They learn how to behave. They learn new norms and values every day. So it's not inconsistent. So it's inconsistent. Is it okay?
Hello, my name is Oscar Ligo. I'm 16. I am from Canterbury. My thoughts on the mental health, it shouldn't be ignored. It's something of great significance. A lot of people go day to day without confronting their issues. So if you confront your issues, you can help them to get better. So that's my opinions on mental health.
My name is Maria Chigirova. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Russia. Talking about teenagers' mental health, I can say that it's probably really important for adults, first of all parents and then teachers, to pay significant attention on mental health of teenagers, as basically teenagers becoming adults. They're growing from children, their body is changing, their world is changing, they're getting new responsibilities, and they're forming as adults, they're forming their personalities. And it's crucial to talk with teenagers, to explain them what they might feel, how that this affects others, what they might do to make them feel better, and anything in this field.
Hi, I'm Julie. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Russia. And this is my opinion on teenage mental health. So I believe it is very complex right now, and all teenagers have different mental health structures. So they all react differently. They have got different mindsets, and that's why they can do whatever they do. But what I do believe is that mental health should be supported somehow. They should be helped, and there are lots of therapies right now, especially counseling, that help to get through depressions or other mental health issues. But what can I say? It's just hard.
Hi, my name is Zara. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Kazakhstan. I think that teenage mental health is very important because as a teenager myself, I think that life can get pretty heavy and you just need the support from people around you, family or friends. And there are also a lot of unreciprocated feelings that can get bottled up. And yeah, I think that everybody needs to talk about it more to spread awareness.
Hi, my name is Alex Burrows and I'm 17 and I'm from Singapore. I think mental health is a really important topic for teenagers and especially guys. To be honest, there's a lot of pressure, but not just from school, but also from social media and even other friends. Sometimes it feels like you have to hide how you're actually feeling because you don't want to seem weak or different. And as a guy, I've noticed we don't always talk about mental health enough. There's this expectation that you just have to tough things out and keep your emotions to yourself. But I've learned that asking for help or sharing your feelings actually takes a lot of courage. I think it's important for schools and families to create spaces where teenagers can be open about what they're going through without feeling judged. Everyone faces stress, anxiety, or just days where nothing feels right, and that's completely normal. Personally, what helps me is doing things I really enjoy, such as playing sports like football or studying. Having friends that I can actually talk to makes a huge difference. I'd just say if you're struggling, you shouldn't feel embarrassed to reach out. We all go through tough times, and it doesn't make you any less of a man. Looking after your mental health is just as important as looking after your physical health.
Hi, my name is Celia. I'm 18 and I am from Egypt. I think that teenage mental health is very important because in these years of our life is where your brain and your mindset gets shaped. So your thoughts and how you perceive society and your life and the world in general is very important because that will affect you in the long run. And I think that social media plays a huge part in teenage mental health because obviously everyone's on their phones all the time, looking at other people and their opinions. And obviously that will inevitably affect your own mental health, and might be negative, might be positive, but most of the time, unfortunately, it is negative. So everyone has to remember that, social media isn't real, and what you think of yourself is what matters, and nobody sees you how you see yourself. So, yeah.